What's up? Be doing 2 different drink reviews today. Just gonna make sure everything's working before I get started here. It looks good. This is a live stream, so I'm gonna do my little presentations for each one, and then once I'm done with both, I'll look at the chat and see if anyone said anything. Which is usually not the case, but that's okay. And I'll respond at that point. We've got 2 different drinks today, as usual. We've got sparkling ice caffeine root beer. This is the first time I've ever seen the root beer one. And then Spindrift strawberry lemonade. I think I'll start with the Spindrift. All right. Taking a look at this Spindrift sparkling water and strawberry lemonade. This is a 12 fluid ounce can, 355 milliliters. A pretty basic, standard sized can, like a soda pop can. Let's take a look at the nutrition facts. Contains 5% juice, 7 calories, 0 grams total fat, 2 grams of total carbohydrates, 1 gram of total sugars. And then for the ingredients, we've got carbonated water, strawberry puree, lime juice, lemon juice, strawberry extract from strawberries, and lime extract from limes, not from strawberries. And then this is made in Newton, MA. So very simple ingredients, obviously low calorie. So with that, there's no artificial sweeteners or anything like that. So it's going to not be super sweet tasting. This is not really a soda pop alternative. It's just a lower sweetness, carbonated water type thing. But this does have a lot more flavor, in my opinion, than those essence of type drinks. So, yeah. Let's do a close up of the can so you can look at it. Strawberry lemonade. That's 12 fluid ounce. It's a bit of marketing stuff. And there's the nutrition facts, 5% juice, 7 calories, 1 gram total sugars. Then our ingredients: carbonated water, strawberry puree, lime juice, lemon juice, strawberry extract from strawberries, and lime extract from limes. 0 grams of added sugars. Very simple, very nice. Spoiler, I have had this before, I like it. But, it's all personal preference. I like this brand in general. Pop it open. Just have a bit of color to it. Do a smell test first. It's not super strong smelling, but I can smell obviously some of the fruit in here. Yeah. That's what it looks like. I have like a bit of a very slight pink or brown, naturally colored from the strawberry and lime. Looks good. All right, let's try it out. Like I said, it's not super sweet. There is a bit of bitterness. No surprise with carbonated waters, especially when they don't have a lot of sugar in them. It just naturally, to me, It tastes slightly bitter. But there is obviously some of that strawberry flavor and the lime. It's not super strong, like I said, but I think it's a nice alternative to soda pops in the sense that you're just going to get some flavor. And then it's also a nice alternative to those LaCroix and all of those like essence of type drinks, because I do think this has more to it than those at the very least. I did lose the carbonation quick from pouring it in the glass. You could use a glass, add some ice, but it's going to water it down further. And with a drink like this, there just isn't enough flavor, in my opinion, to use it with ice. But it does have some sourness. It has that lemonade type feel to it. Obviously, it's not as tart and sweet as actual general like standard lemonade, but it kind of goes in that direction. I'm gonna try from the can. Yeah, I think this is one I would just prefer to drink from the can because you're not going to lose as much of that carbonation once you open it. And that's part of the experience for a drink like this is the carbonation. But overall, I like it. I think this is one of the good ones. This brand in general is very nice, but I keep trying to set the expectations low in the sense that you're not going to have a huge amount of flavor from it. It's not going to be like a soda pop. If you want a carbonated drink that does have some flavor to it, at least more than the LaCroix of the world, check this out. I think it's pretty nice. Sorry, the carbonation's already getting to me. Yeah, so that was the Spindrift strawberry lemonade version. I like it personally. It's very nice, very pleasant, and nice ingredients. Yeah. Cool. Next up, got sparkling iced caffeine in root beer. This is the first time I've ever seen this one. So this does have some caffeine in it. Obviously, 70 milligrams caffeine. And then we can take a look at the ingredients, nutrition facts. Contains 0% juice, 5 calories, 25 milligrams of sodium. Does have vitamin E, niacin, biotin, B6, B12, and pantothenic acid in here. And then they say antioxidants per can, 2.5 milligrams, vitamin E. Then the ingredients. Let's see. Kind of hard to read. Carbonated water contains 2% or less of fruit and vegetable juice for color. Natural flavors, caffeine, which is the 70 milligrams, which is probably around maybe even a little bit less than a coffee, standard size coffee. And that is green tea extract. Then we've got the vitamin E, B3, B5, B6, biotin, B12. Has sucralose in here for the sweetener. That's a low calorie sugar alternative to one of the older ones. Citric acid, calcium disodium EDTA to protect flavor, and potassium benzoate to ensure freshness. I'll show this on the screen. This thing's already dripping so much from sitting around. I do rinse my cans off, so there's probably even more water than needs to be. So, color from natural sources. Good source of vitamins, according to them. 70 milligrams caffeine. We've got the root beer flavor. Oh, this can size is 16 fluid ounce, 473 milliliters. Contains 0% juice, 5 calories, and 25 milligrams of sodium. And there are the different vitamins. We've got E, niacin, biotin, B6, B12, pantothenic acid. Yeah. And then we've got our ingredients. I'm not going to read those off. But the thing to take note of is the sweetener. So it's sucralose right there. Do your research on sucralose. You know, it's the thing. I don't want to get into it, but I drink it, especially for the reviews and everything, obviously. Anyways, let's pop this open. It is one of the sweeteners that has been around a long time, so there are actual research studies done on it. But something you can look into for yourself if you're curious. Whoops, I'm making a mess. There's no actual sugar in here, so I'm not too concerned about it. So there it is. Color from natural sources, apparently. Whatever that means. Let's see. It says fruit and vegetable juice for color. I don't know what type of fruit or vegetable is brown like that, but apparently there is one. See the carbonation. Yeah. Does have a root beer smell to it. Yeah, it smells pretty nice. All right, let's try this sparkling iced caffeine and root beer out. Yeah, it has that classic root beer taste. It's pretty nice. Sucralose works decently well here. Doesn't have a weird, excessive aftertaste to it. And it's fairly sweet. Yeah, I think the flavor's nice. It's probably fine to add it to a glass and add some ice. I think there's enough flavor to make that work. Yeah. So you get the root beer flavors, slight bit of sourness, tartness. The carbonation is still there. It's just, it did go away a fair amount. I'm pouring it into the glass. Yeah. Let's try from the can. Again, I would just prefer to drink it from the can because you're going to keep more of that carbonation. Overall, I think there is a good amount of flavor here with the root beer going on. that classic sarsaparilla, whatever type of flavoring. Uh, Trying to think of what else I can say about it. I think it's nice. I'm okay occasionally with sucralose as a sweetener. I don't go out of my way to drink things with it. This is a nice large can, so you're getting a lot of product. Yeah, pretty good. I do like this company's sparkling ice caffeine options. I'm not a big fan of their regular sparkling ice drink. I used to drink those, but they seem very acidic and they bothered me eventually, like physically, when I was drinking them. But specifically the sparkling ice caffeine, I think they're generally very nice if you're okay with sucralose. 70 milligrams caffeine is a fair amount. It's not a lot. It's probably around, like I said, a coffee or so in the amount of caffeine that you're getting here. And a 16 fluid ounce drink, you're getting more liquid than what a coffee would be for the same amount of caffeine, most likely. So overall, I think this is a nice one. I like it. If you like root beer and the flavor of root beer, I think this could be a good option for you. Yeah. So that was the sparkling ice caffeine in root beer. That's it for me for today. Nice little roundup of different drinks to try. Yeah. So much carbonation. Anyways, I go by Scotty Joe Food Reviews for this stuff, but I also do tech and photography camera stuff as well with my name and different names to it, branding. Anyways, I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you enjoyed it, found it useful. So yeah. So I'm going to sign out of YouTube.